Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to Stories and Sorceries. I'm your host, William Roberts, and I don't want to do any announcements, so I'm going to pass them to Rob.
Hell, I'll do them announcements. All I got to say today is we are once again joined by the one, the only, Tony from All Flex No Decks, the greatest name on Twitter. Tony, why don't you shout out all the stuff you've got going on before we get started?
Diamondbacks is pretty good.
Hey guys, this is Tony with All Flex No Decks. Thank you again for having me. I'm having a blast with karaoke. I am the DM for All Flex No Decks, actual play D&D podcast. We run in our homebrew world that I made called Epia, and there's all kinds of shenanigans that happens in all different parts of it. I also run a small virtual reality arcade called Reading VR. Both are all over all the social medias. If you find yourself on the West Coast, particularly in Shasta County in Northern California, come by Reading and look me up. Come by the shop and play some video games with me.
All right. Is there anything else anybody has to say? All right. In that case, let's jump back into the story. When last we left off, the 5 now of you had exited the guild, slightly more inebriated than before, no slightly about it, and made your way around town in search of your quarry, the arsonist, bandit, mugger man, of which you had taken a bounty for back at the guild, while you kill time and wait for your next update from your shady cohorts. And that is where we will jump back in. Eustace, you had just made a perception check to try and spot your quarry here in the slums of the city. Yes? No?
Yes.
I'm addressing you. All right.
Well, I thought I rolled that in the last session.
Yeah, and then I said, that's where we'll pick up. I'm giving affirmation. You had just rolled.
Yeah.
And that was a 13, I believe. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes?
I was gonna say, I think perception roll was low just because Katie's distracted him.
Oh, you got the knees all
let me
for the
tell you-
face and shit.
Yeah, and he's being really loud too. Let me tell you another clippy. Listen, my ancestor, Dante Oki, unslicked the stone, stole the ring creation from the gods themselves. Right from under the nose of that wee schooner mask and that boony last Mishra. Oh, and she was up to the high, no doubt, eh?
What?
I'm following.
And
Really? I heard Lord of the Rings created by God himself.
I'm following everything you say, man. This guy, I gotta tell you, you got the greatest stories.
That's a good story.
oh, thank you, lad.
Do any
So
of
anyways,
you have
and
proficiency in history or arcana?
I have
Oh, God, what the
proficiency in
fuck?
history.
In history. Arcana.
Anyone who would like to can give me a roll for either of those things.
Natural 20 on the history check. This natural 20 is brought to you by Talking is a Free Action. Thank you, Owen.
I'm about to throw this dice out the fucking door.
So low, I assume.
Natural 1.
Not that bad, 6.
22 total.
All right. So, Albion, you pick up on a few names there. Some of it definitely sounds reasonable, given what you did learn at the Tangwu Monastery. But then, like, just hard left than right, and it just gets, like, super wild from anything that you would learn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm picking up everything you're laying down.
I'm just laying down.
Aye, lad's getting it. Dan, he did it while being hunted by Baal's champion assassin, Cad Nildick. Cad Nildick, he tried squared up with me ancestor, but the crabbit was no match for Dan's superior Donner and Ballbag. Ha!
Damn. So he did what you did to Dreg, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking fantastic, dude.
What happened to me?
Ball bagged. You didn't hear him? He said it like 3 times. You know, he ball bagged
Ball
you?
bag lad.
Oh.
When he speed bagged your boys.
Your dangles.
Yes, Dangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little gawk, eh?
Where am I?
Yeah. He's been knocked out a lot, so
We're also drunk.
you know. Yeah.
That's okay, lad.
But yes, Eustace, with the role that you gave me, you look around and you don't see anybody matching the description you've been given. But as I said, it does seem, with that perception roll, that people are actively avoiding your group.
Who's all right?
When I look around, do I see anything?
Roll me perception. And what are you looking for specifically?
Just anything to catch my attention.
Anything fishy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
I don't think that's what he meant by fish.
I don't think that you would have ever had fish.
I also don't have perception either. So 10.
No, nothing particularly suspicious catches your eye. And you do spend a while wandering. Is there anything that the lot of you would like to attempt while you do so?
I would, as we're walking, I'm just kind of looking for the guy that we got the sketch of, that's the arsonist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mainly looking for him, but also knowing that we've talked to the guy that's the imposter, kind of keeping my eye out for him as well while
Yeah.
we're kind of walking through.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just leaving who finds the mugger to them. I'm just keeping an eye out for the dude that was impersonating the captain.
Okay. With the roles that have been given for the better part of 2 hours, none of you really spot anything. But Albion and Astrion, I would say the two of you probably noticed it at relatively the same time. You do pass a peddler who's kind of indifferent of your presence, and as you kind of just give a side glance at his wares, you do notice a breastplate in amongst them. It looks secondhand, but you do notice it is emblazoned with the crest of the town guard, and it seems worn and dented in the same spots as the breastplate of the man who showed you around town.
How far away are we from them?
Oh,
Or
maybe
this-
15 feet.
15 feet. I'm just gonna give Astrion a little nudge. Just, hey man, you noticed that breastplate over there?
I'm pretty sure the captain was wearing it.
Yep.
Not the captain. You were the guard, not the captain.
Oh, the guard. Yep.
Yep.
How do you want to play
Had that
this?
VIP treatment shown around town by the captain.
This peddler, is he like?
Oh, here we go.
Is he like kind of just think that he's trying to sell it or something?
It seems like everything's for sale. He's kind of like throwing up hands. Like, hey, come on, buy something. I need to feed me wee ones. Come on. And he sees you three. Come and buy something.
I look at Albion. All right, we got.
We
Go
gotta
ahead.
flank him. You coming from the left. I'll go behind and beat the shit out of him.
We gotta be clever about this. As I say that, I walk up to him.
Oh no.
How much for that chest, please?
Ooh, fine piece there. I got it for a steal, really. So I'll cut you a good deal. 300 gold.
Quick pause.
What was that?
Whose
Tony?
shoulders am I on?
You're on Eustace's shoulders. Good old JD over here, furthest away from me, it looks like.
Yep, that'd be correct.
I was making sure I was not hanging off the shoulders of the person talking to the peddler here.
That would have been interesting.
It looks like to be like a fine piece you got there.
Very fine indeed. Look, you see this crest here? It's symbolic. Definitely magical, I tell you. It's fine piece, fine.
At this moment, I'll go to sit Caddy down in case he wants to stealth away.
Okay, if you wanted to get the
So-
fuck out of here.
So for this whole trip, Caddy's his vision's not so great when he's been drinking. Things a
yeah.
little blurry. So
Super
instead of
tunnel
actually
vision.
instead of actually helping, looking for somebody, I'm like, already's got it. So I've been trying to stealthily use my scribe's pen to draw a halfling's foot on the back of Houston's neck.
Give me a stealth check.
Amazing.
To write what on the back of my neck?
It's a surprise tool to be used for later.
Oh, okay.
Is a 13.
Ooh.
My passive perception's 14.
yeah. During this trip and these two begin to approach this stall, you do feel a little scratch on the back of your head, Eustace, as you're reaching for Caddy to let him down.
Why'd you think it's one of them desert
Jaboas.
and so I just be like, oh, they're hungry, and I'll ignore it.
All right.
I'll ignore it.
You succeed, Caddy. You succeed.
If any of the other party looks over, I'm not hiding it from you guys. If you look over and see me, I'll make like the shush motion, like shh, 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 shh.
I'll just give you a little wink.
Do I see this?
If you're looking for it, if you're more preoccupied with this vendor than with your passive perception, you probably would not.
So would I see it?
Is your passive perception higher than a 13?
Yes.
Then yes.
Do I see two of him?
Slightly, yes.
Okay. I'm
Just 2 thumbs up and shh.
like, one was enough.
But yes, Albion, Astrin, you were conducting business.
But yeah, very good piece. I wonder where you get that from.
Oh, this swarmy bastard sold it to me. He seemed like he was ready to get rid of it. Now, between you and me, I think it might be a piece of hot material, but that's none of my business. I'm here to make some money, and I need to feed my family, so everything's for sale.
Am I close enough to insight check that?
Sure.
Do I hear this?
He's not trying to hide it.
What's an 11 get me?
He doesn't seem like he's lying to you.
Okay.
I walk up to him. You're like, so
I'd like the insight.
I'll allow it.
everything here is for sale?
Everything. Even me if you pay enough, lad.
What about information?
Ooh, that could be dangerous. But you show me what you're willing to give, and maybe I'll tell you what I'm willing to share.
Insight was 14 on that.
And he doesn't seem like he's lied to you.
I pull out my bag of gold that I think is extremely bigger than what it is. And I'm just like, I got something. Not all of this, but I got something. I just need to know that guy that sold you that breastplate. Do you know which way he went, by the way?
Address,
P.O. Box.
I can give you something for maybe 3 gold.
All right, cool. 3 gold.
Okay.
No, just hold on. And I walk up and I push aside. Let your Uncle Caddy take care of this. No! I slap the hand away.
Hey!
I give the man 5 gold. That's what you knew.
So the gentleman that sold me this swarmy individual, if I do say so myself, very unsavory. Don't have many types like that around here. But he came stumbling in from them upstairs areas where them posh individuals like to cooperate, and then he just meandered off into the streets. I think he went towards the aqueduct.
Insight check.
Roll me an insight check.
Me. 11.
He doesn't seem to be telling you any falsehoods. He at least believes everything he's saying.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Caddy.
Hey, turn to the peddler and say, "A brand of better smile upon you, friend." Okay, let's go.
And you would like to head towards...
The aqueducts.
All right.
Isn't that what you said?
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
You still leading us, Eustace?
As best as I can, yeah.
All
Do we
right.
know where the aqueduct is?
No.
Hey, Albion will scratch his head a little bit. Caddy, you don't happen to know where the aqueducts are, do you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I? I know where the aqueducts are.
Having been in this city for as long as you have, you would. They're more. You can get there for going in any direction in the city, pretty much, as most roads will lead to it at one point or another. Since water is a very nice thing to get around here. But it is towards the northern end is where the biggest channel of it leads and bleeds into the city from. But around here, if you head more southerly, kind of deeper past the slums, you can get to a portion of it.
Okay, I'll take another sip from my mug. Oh, a bit push. I need my chariot. Eustace, hold still, Eustace. I'll go try to clamber back up Eustace onto the shoulders.
Eustace Poostus.
You allow it.
I allow it.
Am I allowed to mount you again?
Yep. Hair's still the same too, so you got the reins.
He gives full consent to mount.
All right, follow Uncle Caddy.
All
This way.
right.
And in which direction do you lead them? More southerly or more northward?
I try to lead them fastest way there. You're saying, was that northernly?
That's where the largest channel is, but the closest channel to this area would be past the slums to the south.
Okay, we'll go south then.
Okay. It takes a little bit of travel. You have to squeeze through some back roads, and you do get some funny looks. And the closer you get to this area, a kind of stench kind of starts to hang in the air. Stale water, sewage, just unsavory scents. And the deeper you go, the less and less savory the people around you seem to become. But eventually you do arrive at a channel cut through the buildings and streets, and you hear the sound of running water from within it. Peer over the sides, and it's the trickle, really, and it's just filled with refuse and debris that's been discarded. What would you like to do?
Guys, I don't think this is gonna be a very pleasant journey.
Oh, I agree. Hoon is Rick.
Who wants to go first? Any takers?
I'll do it.
That's my boy Dreg. I'm right behind you, buddy.
I was just
got
about
you
to say
6.
that too.
Well, you can go right beside him. How about that, Eustace?
No, I got him, so you'll go next.
Oh, okay. You sandwich in the middle with me.
All right, as you delve into the depths of this aqueduct, it does get narrow the further down you go. So I would like marching order. First, second, third, fourth,
I
fifth.
guess I'm first.
All right,
So I'm
Dreg's in the
thinking I'm
lead.
second.
Okay.
So then that would put Eustace third, and then watching our 6, Astrion.
Because Caddy and Eustace are 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as we walk in, I'm gonna lean back and just be like, "Hey, Astrion, keep your eyes peeled to the back, man. There's some shady ass looking people the closer we got here. We don't want to get snuck up on."
I'll keep an eye.
And as you put your boots down at the bottom of this aqueduct, the water may be only 7 inches deep.
Oh, it's that them poo already.
And your feet do hit something and then sink a little bit more.
Oh. Caddy's
And-
getting the best end of this deal.
yeah, he's coming out of this scot-free.
But you continue down the channel.
Fortunately.
All right. And with Eustace,
Oh, we're wearing
Dreg.
sandals.
Oh God, my pen.
Open toed,
We got-
baby. Open
We got poop
toed.
between our toes.
Dreg, with you leading, I would like you to make the perception check this time and tell me what you're looking for.
Oh, Greg, remember I gave you
Coming of age.
ceremony, so you have that should be four.
I've been rolling the
You
same
an
way.
adult, homie.
All right. I'll be looking for, I don't know, the individual on the the individual on the poster or stuff that looks like someone's been through here recently.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Drunken stupor.
Drunken stupor.
Hold on. I will say, Albion, you are right behind him.
Yes.
If you would like to assist. You may.
Yes, I will definitely assist him. So you get advantage and a D4. You got this. I'm
You can't roll
massaging his
poorly all
shoulders.
night, right?
Okay. Go ahead, roll the D4. 23.
23.
Hey.
With a 23, you lead this march, and it's maybe an hour's trek of just trudging through this sludgy water, and you don't see anyone during this trek, but you do definitely see traces of people. There are sludgy, mossy areas that betray footsteps. And as you look around, you do see the occasional person peek over the top of the aqueduct, and then they look at the five of you before darting away. And then another hour passes, maybe. And you see a pile of refuse and discarded wood, canvas and cloths that have all just kind of accumulated in one area. But with that keen perception roll, you do also notice telltale signs of footprints that have led to that area multiple times. And Catty, did I hear that you wanted to say something?
I was gonna say while we're traveling, I was gonna pass my mug down to Eustace for him to hold it and to drink from, obviously. But I was gonna ready my flail.
Okay. Gotcha. You ready your flail, and Eustace, you have a mug.
And I'll just take another ships, and then I'll ask Drag if he wants a drink.
Give me a Constitution save.
8.
You are drunk.
It's all right.
You get that same kind of savory, very nice, aged, fermented brew, followed immediately by just the burning alcohol, and it just runs through you, and you're gone, sent immediately. And then he handed it to you, Dreg. And I will say at this point, you and Albion, you two have just started to come down. You as well, Astrion. In fact, you probably a little bit sooner, given your tolerances.
I'm okay. I really don't need it. I'm in the lead. I already got shit between my toes. I don't want it on my face.
Well, you stays in that leash, because I think Saul stays where it's in there.
Did you just pass out the sewage?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with Drag on this one. Maybe later, but I ain't trying to get too fucked up in.
Oh, you're a wee little baron, aren't you? Can't handle your liquor.
See, why'd you have to go and say that? And then Albion's just
Oh,
gonna
I'm
grab
too
it
drunk.
and take a fucking swig.
All right. You're prepared for it this time.
Okay,
You know it's coming.
con save.
Give me a con save.
Oh boy, I got a fat ass +3. What's a 10 get me?
You are drunk.
See, I fucking did it.
That's a good lad.
Yeah, here. And I pass it, and I try to pass it to Caddy, but it's like a solid 2 feet to his left.
Caddy,
Oh,
you're
over here,
still
lad. Over here.
you're still on Eustace's shoulders, correct?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten down.
Oh, you got down? Okay.
No, I haven't gotten down.
I haven't. Okay. I would like you to make an attack roll at disadvantage.
No! This is not what I intended. Why would you do this to me?
Nothing is as attended when drunk.
Roll low. Disadvantage, you say?
Yes.
That's gonna be 16.
Did the 16 hit Eustace?
Yes.
Do I mug Eustace in the face on accident?
Mug Eustace in the face by accident. It's just one bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Slightly up, and then I'll adjust and try to hand it to him.
Katie is laughing his ass off.
What just goes?
But he'll take the mug.
for?
Eustace, you weren't there, and then you were there,
I've been here the whole time.
and I apologize for that. But I will not hit you in the face with that mug again. You have my word.
Intentionally.
That's a good point, Dreg. That's a very good point. I will not hit you in the face with that mug intentionally ever again.
Boy, he keeps his word.
You've all just kind of stopped and collected at this pile of refuse. Is there anything anybody would like to do with this?
Go the way that I saw the footprint. Like,
The footprints are going to the pile of refuse.
oh, we gotta dig this shit too.
I'll just take a perception check and look around.
Sure.
I'm going to look to Eustace. I'm going to look to Caddy and say, hey, man, can you do that thing that Eustace does where he waves his hand around and cleans stuff?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Hey, Eustace, if we
I
dig...
start waving my hands around, seeing what happens.
That's real close. That's real close. But watch this, Eustace. If we dig through this poop and pee and various other excrements, can you constantly just clean our hands so we don't have to have lingering poop and pee?
So you want me to just keep snapping my finger?
Or yeah, whatever you do to clean
Can
stuff.
I get a beach to go with it? Can I get a stomps or something?
Albion, just start.
I guess while I go.
And that
You're the leader.
I mean,
You can't do that while clapping. So.
and that perception check was 19.
With Dreg's guidance, you are able to pick out the footprints. But it's like a deserted here. I almost said it's like a desert. That's outside. But there's nobody to be seen.
Hey,
Just start digging.
hey, Astrion, how we looking back the way we came?
Perception check, sure.
Sure.
Heyo.
16.
16. It seems all clear. Occasionally, you do hear a splash further down and from like behind a bend.
Oh.
Also, are we all in that?
You're all in the area, but it is narrow. You can squeeze beside or past each other if you'd like.
No, I'm saying, are we all in the shit and poop?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I'm more in it than most.
But you are digging, correct?
I will. All clear for now. Also, I'm not digging in that.
Yeah, I'm still keeping beat. And I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. I think Dreg's got it.
and I'm snapping and just bobbing my head with it.
Dreg, as you are digging and pulling away planks and wet, moist cloths and things that look solid to begin with and then weren't, you do pull away enough to where you can see through this refuse, and there is a tunnel past it. And then you pull a plank, and a string comes with it, and it snaps. I would like a deck save from Dreg and Albion.
Oh.
15?
21?
So you both pass.
Twins.
Not really.
We both passed.
That's 7 halved to 3. The both of you take 3 piercing damage as a small explosion detonates in the refuse, showering all of you in muddy water.
Oh.
And rusted nails and splinters, shards of glass fly out as well, and it just kind of like shreds past some of your clothing.
Oh man, we gonna
But-
need a tetanus
But I'd
shot.
like to point out while all this is going on, Albie and Neville missed a beat.
Hell no, just keeping that fucking clap.
Nails, glass in them, and all.
But that did clear away the rest of the shit, to be frank, and you do see a drainage tunnel that seems dry, like
I
it's
found the way.
like
Cool. And I'll just one final snap, press the digitation assault plan.
Oh,
Thank God.
heavens.
Our feet still are in shit.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll just have to deal with it.
All right.
All right, let's go. Tally ho.
Yo.
Catty has the easiest time here, with as small as he is.
Yes.
But the four of you will probably need to proceed on your hands and knees.
Oh, come on.
No, I said it's dry in here.
Joke's on them. We're leaving shit prints as we go.
Which means it just gets progressively worse the down the line it
Yeah.
goes.
Sorry, Astria.
You wanted to keep your hands clean, but now you're like Spider-Man in the wall, just trying to stay out of it.
Yeah, I'm just.
So you.
No,
you
he's
say we need to
only
roll?
using his stone arm.
Yeah.
So we're just going. Just
Yeah,
crawling
we crawling.
stealthily or anything.
Long legs. Brother Jack of Thompson Burns. Come
That's
down
up
to
to
my
you.
level. You see what it is? Like, crawl through the jobbies.
We want to stealthily baby crawl through the thing.
Yeah, I'd say stealthily.
Stealthily.
I don't know what you just said, Caddy, but we are crawling
Stealthily.
quietly.
I will not do it stealthily.
He's clanking around.
Because it will be at disadvantage.
All right, so the four of you then, Catty, Dreg, Albion, and Eustace, give me stealth checks. And Astrion, what's 10 plus your dexterity modifier? And we'll just take that as a passive stealth.
12.
So a passive 12 off of you, and then
18.
18
For Albion.
For Albion.
Drag is 21.
Nice.
Eustace.
Eustace was 17.
Not bad.
All right, and then Catty, what you got for stealth? 16. Cool.
16.
Very nice. Good rolls across the board, and Drag, with you leading this army crawl, you come to you can see a fork in this
shit.
tunnel further up ahead, and then as soon as you spy it, you kind of focus a little bit, and you can see somebody peeking around from one side,
Which side?
the left side, and as soon as you notice them, they dart back in, and they were in a rush. You proceed that way?
We need to go really fast. Someone's down here. Let's go.
Which way? Which way?
Left, left,
All right.
left, left.
I'll turn around and just whisper backwards to everybody. Everybody up here to the left, to the left.
Why are we whispering? He already spotted us.
I don't know. They don't want to. We don't want to show them what we're doing.
You're proceeding, stalled slightly by this conversation, and right before you can get to the turn, you hear a muffled
Uh-oh.
and dust comes flying from that corner. You finally make the bend, and you can see that it's collapsed in.
Oh,
The only way forward is right.
damn. Y'all think that leads back to the same place?
Or we could just break it.
Well, I ain't no goddamn that guy, but
Excellent. I ain't no goddamn that guy.
our Force T-shirt, baby. Right there.
Yes.
But if we go down there, probably a trap. Probably a trap.
Well, do you think you can do something to help us get through all of that? And I'll just wave my hand in front of all the debris that just fell.
That you can't see, since you're at the back of the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He exploded some shit. So,
Can't say I can.
Do you think a dragon's breath could take care of it? Or two?
we could combine our powers. All right, everybody, crawl backwards a little bit. Give us some space.
I'll crawl back.
You crawl forward in the right tunnel, just a little bit drag, and you kind of like roll yourself back so you can face in the same direction as Albion.
Do we have any chance of standing up?
No, not
in this
at all.
area? No. Okay. So on, like, in a crouched position, we're gonna do just a very, very shit version of the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, and upon touching our fingers, we're just gonna send two fucking
An ice and a
ice
fire.
and a fire dragon towards this debris.
All right. You finish your ritual, and you send this helixal combination attack towards this debris. And when the obfuscation clears, there is ice and singed stone, but it's done nothing to push it back.
Okay, guys, we got a minor setback. That did not work. Anybody else got an idea, a plan, or maybe a suggestion?
Maybe we just go the other available way.
That's always an option.
I think it's our only option.
Or firebolt.
I mean,
Okay, come on, lads. And I just start going down the right tunnel.
You crawl
That's
over
remote.
everybody, and you just take the lead, Caddy, as you begin down the right tunnel.
halflings, baby. All right, let's follow him.
Used to seize him and he's right on his tail.
You proceed down. Still stealthing or not?
I think that's up to our new leader.
I'll stealth, yeah.
Stealth.
I'll stealth. Sorry, I was thinking I was him Han. I was gonna say I'd run in, but everyone else was crawling. I just run face first into danger.
I will take a 12.
Got you.
I'll stealth.
16 for Albion.
Oh wait, I get a +4.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yay. That's not gonna help it. 10.
Nice.
3.
I'll be a 17,
Three?
Katie.
3. I rolled a 2 and I only get a +1.
Jeez.
All right.
I'm drunk too, so
So you proceed at a cautious pace, and then a few moments pass as you travel down this right side tunnel, and you hear in the distance. And in a few moments, you come to another fork. You look down the right, and it's collapsed. The left side is open.
We are definitely being led into a trap.
Yeah, it's appearing that way from the looks of what's happened in the past few minutes.
Let's continue.
But let's take that knowledge going forward, guys, and then reverse
Oh,
the
you wee
trap.
shit. Suck up your ball bag. Come on, boys.
Yeah, what he said. Let's fucking go.
We're crawling and talking.
Crawling
Okay.
and talking, baby.
You come to a second fork, this time with 3 passages. Only the middle is open.
Well, I guess we're crawling down that one, Will.
And then
Man, I've heard of railroads.
shouldn't have been caught.
we were stealth.
We didn't roll good enough.
You weren't stealthed until you got into the drain, but people saw you before then.
Always watching.
I'm always wrong.
I
Yes.
did warn you about that.
You did. You did.
You find another fork with only one available path. You take it, and eventually this drain opens up into what seems to be a retrofitted chasm. Like the cobbled stones that made the tunnel had been torn away, and this area has been hewn out further to accommodate something. It's empty. There are simmering oil lamps that light the area very dimly.
Be on your guard, guys.
And then you can see a door about 20 feet ahead.
I got a better idea. I'm drunk. Firebolt.
Roll an attack.
I'm drunk. Firebolt.
It's the only
Well-
way.
Yes, Tony?
22.
I was gonna say on the way going down the tunnels, I was going to pull off my hat. Hey, come here, laddie. I will pull out a rat from my hat and let it go in front of me and try to like corral it down the tunnel. If there's any sort of magical trap, the rat will set it off first.
Okay.
Fucking genius.
The rat doesn't find anything leading into this room. Would you like to direct the rat towards the door?
I can't direct it. It acts as a rat would, so I'm hoping it's scared and it'll run into like a hole or something, so we might have a way out of here. So I watched the rat.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Did the rat get firebolted?
That's very nice. Eustace, you manage to exit this tunnel and you finally stand up and you see this door and you immediately try to firebolt it. As a rat scurries past your foot, it throws you off and you just kind of send this firebolt into the roof and it scares the rat. And the rat just ran straight across the room, goes to crawl under the door. And as it does,
I rolled a 22 to hit. How did I miss?
oh, don't worry. It's just as good. The door explodes. The nearest oil lamps fall off of their sconces and 2 puddles of fire ignite where they land. The floor of the room is just engulfed in flame. There's no rat to be seen.
Oh no.
But the door is gone. And this fire does well light the room, and you can see past it. You see 3 individuals with crossbows ready. But yes, you do all see these individuals now that you've stood in this room. You were far enough away from the door to where the rat was the only victim here. But as the smoke begins to clear, you see the people with the crossbows. They do spot the 5 of you, and they do ready their crossbows. If there's anything you'd like to do, now's the time before we roll initiative.
What are we limited to? Just do we have an action, or are we just?
Since none of you were at the door when it exploded, there was no opening action, just a rat. I would say that it caught these individuals off guard. So it is an action.
Before I decide, how big is the hole in the door now?
The door is probably what you would your standard frame door, so probably 5 feet. The door itself is gone, so there's no opening closing. The room is about 15 feet, 5 and then 5 on either side, and it progresses forward 20 feet to where it narrows back down to that door.
So there's room for us to be able to maneuver to get to the side so they can't shoot us unless
Yes.
they move through. All right, if that's the case, as soon as I see them, I'll be like, everybody to the sides of the door, and I'm going to dart to one direction.
In that case, I will not dart and purposely be targeted.
Okay.
He said, hit me.
And I will. I know this is a bonus action, but I don't know if I can use.
You can use a bonus action. And
I will use my force wound.
is that the one that makes you big?
No, I cannot do that for the fact that I will not be able to fit through the
Yes, that's what I was going to say. This is just the one that makes you better at strength checks, right?
door. Yes.
Okay.
For 10 minutes, you gain +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength and con. Once you invoke this rune, you can't do it again until a long rest or less.
Got you. Eustace, what would you like to do? I think Eustace might actually be drunk. He looks like I caught him off guard there.
Well, I'd use an action so you get a little bit. I see them, and the first thing I think is burn. Firebolt.
There are 3 of them, 1 in the middle and then 1 on either side of that individual. Which one are you targeting?
Well, I'm drunk, so I'm holding it, and I'm aiming for the middle.
What Katie's doing, so I'm assuming this is all happening at the same time.
Yes, this is a surprise round, we'll say.
I'm going to attempt diplomacy. So can I try this before he fires off another round?
I'll allow it. I'll say since you had to get up there to get the rat to flee, you kind of have the initial go. Especially since you didn't have to go through the effort of standing up. You were already at ready.
And so as he's readying another fireball, I say, patch it! I look to everyone and I say, now, nods as good as a wink to a blind horse. All we're trying to do is get the messages for the wee lasses back home. Now, it's all a big misunderstanding. Have a drink? Huh? Have a drum? I hold up my mug like, huh?
Give
The
me.
crossbowman.
They do like drink. Do they like drink that much? Give me a persuasion check. And they don't know you, so I'll say straight roll instead of
Oh yeah,
disadvantage.
that's a 3.
You say this and you proposition with your mug, and you hear, "Who the fuck are these guys? I don't know. They said shoot them," and they ready their crossbow bolts. Eustace, you were
Firebolt 21 to hit.
that'll hit. 1, 2, or 3. 2 being in the middle, 1 being to the right, and 3 being to the left.
I'll go for 2.
Okay.
It's a D10. 4.
4. So, Catty, you've stayed in line of sight with Astrion. You as well, Eustace. And then Dreg and Albion have broke to the sides.
No, I'm standing in the middle.
You're standing in the middle too.
And all I'm doing is just rubbing my hands together.
You got both them fucking hands ready.
Okay, so is there an action you'd like to take?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't-
So in that case, I will need initiatives with all of the immediacies taken
Alright.
care of.
Really quick, once again, positions everybody, so I can line everybody up.
I'm off to the side over here. How far are we away from
The door is 20 feet away from y'all,
Okay.
and then the tunnel or the doorway puts them another like 10 feet in that next room.
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I am in the just shooting, please.
Okay.
Same.
And then Eustace and Catty and Dreg will be there with you. Catty probably in the front. Ooh, that's a nice 21 I see there.
Damn, what an initiative.
He's ready.
I'm better off using D&D rolling.
Well, has it been 8 hours since I cast Mage Armor when I was fighting in the arena?
No, not at all.
Rough.
I'm about to get
Rough,
shot.
boys.
20 to 25. I know we have a Catty at least at 21.
Yeah, Caddy is at 21.
Gotcha. And then nobody else, I guess. 15 to 20.
16.
19.
So we have Eustace, followed by Astrion, and then 10 to 15.
With a fat natural 8, I'm sitting at 13. Oh, shit.
Love to see it,
I
Dreg.
stole all Bren's luck. It's okay, bud.
Bryn, that's some cleric tier rolling right there.
Mhm.
What'd you roll?
You'll find out.
So 5 to 10.
9.
There you go.
Fat 5.
That's funny. Monk.
That's 3 higher
Oh.
than what I rolled in the ring.
I have a question concerning initiative rolls.
Yes.
So, Phil, do you? I know this is kind of a at table discussion with other DMs. Everyone kind of homebrews it differently. Do you count initiative as an ability check?
I do not.
Oh, yeah, that plus
Never
4
mind.
would have helped a little bit.
I
I might have to think about that though. We might change that.
Yeah, that does sound interesting, actually.
But
I first heard about that from Matt Mercer because he counts it as an ability check. I guess
Oh.
technically in raw rules, it is an ability check.
well, now I feel like I have to not change it out of principle. First off, we have the the left bandit. I said left is 3.
Yeah.
Okay. First, we have him. He will loose a shot at the person who just threw a fireball at his buddy. So, it will be you, Eustace. That is a 16 to hit.
I wanted to cast shield.
Will you have a reaction?
Yeah, reaction
Do you
shield.
have a spell slot?
Yes.
Okay. So, does a 16 still hit?
No.
Cool. You see this crossbow break through the flame, and you just wave your hand, and a shimmer of divine light deflects it away from you. And that brings us to Catty. Your turn.
So when I say that, I'm like, no, do that. And realize diplomacy failed because my mug was upside down. So I was off.
Yes.
And I will bonus action go into a rage,
All right.
and I will charge them with my dagger and flail. Hold.
Are you fine with moving through the fire?
Yeah, I'm in a rage and I'm drunk, and Patty's not very intelligent, so yes, I will run through the fire.
All right. You charge them. Moving through the fire, you take 4 fire damage as you do so, but you are well able to clear the distance between you and any one of them. Which one would you like to move to?
I think you've also terrified all 3 guards.
I think the explosion did that just as well.
I will run up in a ball of fury on the closest one, whoever's center.
So straightforward, that would be 2. As you charge through the fire, you hear, "What the fuck happened? They didn't touch the... I think it was a rat!" And then you come barreling through.
Amend it! But that'll be my turn, because I didn't have my... well, no. Would have had to drop my mug, right, to pull my dagger? I didn't have my dagger pulled yet.
It's just a mug. I won't take that from you. I'd
Okay.
say you have your bonus action rage and then your action if you'd like to take it.
Okay, well then I would like to hit him with my flail then.
All right, make your attack.
I will recklessly attack.
Interesting.
Attaboy.
Oh yeah, that's good. 13 hit.
A 13 just hits.
Level 4 combat.
Then I will drop a divine fury on that as well.
All
With this
right.
Poor crossbow guy.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah, that's 14
14.
damage total.
What about the rage damage? Or was that already
Oh,
calculated?
that's another. Oh, that's another +2, so 16.
16 total on top of what Eustace has already done. This man's looking kind of rough as you just come through flying like the Tasmanian devil.
Yes.
You just furiously lay one heavy hit onto this guy, and he like falls back onto the door behind him, and his 2 buddies go, "Oh, what the fuckies!" They start pointing their crossbows at you. Anything else? I believe you should have like another 5 feet of movement if you want to take it.
I will move into their next. Are they? How far apart are the 2 of them?
They're all within melee of you.
Perfect. I'll just get into their space.
All right.
Get
Just
uncomfortably
Yeah,
close.
just weaving in the legs of this thinner guy.
Let's go to.
Eustace, Eustace, it is your turn.
Eustace sees him, gets a little too close, and I freak out. So I runs right up to him, to number 2. If I can get within melee, should.
With you have a full 30, right?
Yes.
You should be able to. Are you fine with moving through the fire?
Yes.
All right. You take 2 points of fire damage as you rush through. And then you get into melee with 2.
And I just go, "Don't touch him!" And I touch the dude in shocking grasp as I'm basically telling Caddy to, "You're too close."
And are you touching, you said 2 or 3?
2.
Number 2.
Oh, so we're just bullying somebody. I got it.
Yeah.
Ain't no we.
23.
That'll hit.
Seven.
You reach out and you touch this man, and you send a jolt of lightning through his body. As after he finishes spazzing, he just kind of drops his crossbow, and, and he looks at his 2 friends, and they look at him. Is that your turn, Eustace?
Nope. He's still standing, right?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Bonus action offhand attack with Divine Smite.
You might want to make sure you hit first.
Yeah.
That's fair. True. Bonus action offhand attack.
Well, hold on. Not to be a stickler here, but I believe Divine Smite says when you take the attack action with a melee weapon, you may choose to. So I don't think you can smite on a
When you hit
bonus
with a
action.
melee weapon attack.
Nope, I'm stupid.
Ooh, nice. You can do it.
I'm dumb. Yep, continue. What'd you roll for that hit?
15.
That'll hit.
You still dumping the Divine Smite?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, feel.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What you got? Roll that damage.
Audience, I've broken John David.
It's not hard.
No, I was going to say the same thing.
Not hard to break John David. Not hard to confuse Bren. That side of the table is just a little bit lopsided.
That's just rude.
11.
Fucking shit. He drops his crossbow and says, what? And you're just already coming in with that left hook. You catch him square in the face and you just hear a squelch and crack. As he just like bounces off the wall and almost falls on top of you, Caddy, as he hits the ground. His two friends with the crossbows just, and they pointed at you.
Will, can I use my reaction to make an intimidation check?
I'll allow it.
As the bodies fall, I bat it away with my flail. On and bow your heads and tell them Katie Oakley sent ya.
Yes.
I'd intimidate the other two to flee.
Please work. Please work.
Roll it.
Oh, like garbage of those.
You say this, and both of them do look super concerned, and then they look at each other. What the fuck did he just say? So that's your turn, Eustace.
Well, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, got you. Astrion, you're up.
Or number 2.
I'm assuming if I went through the fire, I will be out of the door.
Yes, but you'll also be in their room, so you're not in the door, you're in line of the door. So like, yes, if you run through the fire and then like to the left or right, you will be out of line of the door. So yeah, there's enough room for you to get into that room and then somebody to get in there past you, if
Alright.
that's what you're asking.
I'll use my movement to run through the fire up towards number 1.
Okay. I take it you're fine with the damage.
Yes.
4 points of fire damage.
Insignificant.
Kinda. And I will take 2 swings at him.
Yeah. At 2?
1.
1. Gotcha.
Two's the one that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in the middle.
Yeah, dude, done for.
Will a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Will a 8 hit?
No. Look at that.
We roll that 2. Much better. 14.
14 points of slashing damage. You rush in with your greatsword. One swing goes wide, but another one catches this man in the shoulder. He stumbles, but looks panicked, and then readies his crossbow on you as threat after threat keeps appearing.
I will then use my bonus action to if you allow it, use the my pommel of my sword as an offhand attack. I don't think that deserves a.
Yeah, that's not exactly an offhand attack.
Will you allow me, instead of the pommel, to just use my backhand?
Keep that pimp hand strong.
I don't know, man. If you were two-handing a long sword, I think I would allow you to take a hand off and make an offhand attack. But
Oh,
with a,
he's using a great
but
sword.
with a great
Damn
sword,
it.
I don't.
Can,
Yeah.
can I say this? I am using a frost rune to make myself relatively stronger.
That gives you advantage on strength checks.
Yes.
I find convinced.
Yeah.
I'll be the fun DM tonight.
Yay.
Bryn's like, I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Insight check.
It's a lie.
But
I tried to bomb y'all twice.
so just strength.
But once again,
Yeah, attack, and you're not proficient with your offhand because you don't have 2-weapon fighting, so it's just your strength modifier to the roll.
once again, you like to destroy small animals.
I didn't send the rat in there.
14.
14. That'll
Wait,
hit.
no, that's a lie. That's a lie. So, 12.
Oh, that just misses.
Oh.
As you take this wide backhand, he kind of ducks out of the way, whether intentionally or if he's just cowering, you're unsure. Movement. You should have about 5 feet left.
I will. If I move, will this guy have?
That guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead. No. In that case, I will move to the side of him,
Okay.
keeping
Gotcha.
in.
Keeping in melee.
Yeah.
All right. With Astrian's turn out of the way, that brings us to you, Albion.
All right, so I'm off to the side, right?
Albion, right?
Yeah, no, I was wondering, did the other two just roll shit?
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, worse than me?
No.
Oh,
So I'm off to the side, right?
Yes.
Feasibly. Okay. I'm thinking if I hop, grab the top of the door, and just propel myself through into like a flying kick to number 1 over there, can I bypass the fire damage with a good enough acrobatics check?
I'll allow you to make the check.
Oh, hell yeah. Just be like, all right, boys, I'm coming in hot. And I'm just going to run up and grab and just monkey swing through right into just a flying kick to this dude's face. So acrobatics.
Go on. Say it. What is it?
This natural 1 is also brought to you by talking as a free action. Thank you, Owen. 10 total.
All right. So you grab what
Never do
little
nothing cool.
you grab what little lip of the top of this door frame is left, and as you do, it just cracks and breaks.
I fall prone in the fire, don't I?
You fall prone in the fire. You do still have, I'll say, 20 feet of movement. Wait, you have 40 feet, don't you, as a monk?
Yeah, we have 40 feet.
All right, so then you have 30 feet of movement left.
So I'll
you
spend
are,
half of that getting up.
You are in the fire, however.
Yep.
And you didn't move through it. You fell into it. So you take 1, and you are on fire.
Nice. Nice. So I'm gonna stand up like nobody saw that, brush myself off real fast, not putting myself out, still using my action to attack. Or is it a bonus action to push
It's an
yourself?
action. Put
Action?
it up.
Fuck that noise. So I'm just gonna get up, brush myself off, and just be like, all right, let's try this one more time. And then I'm just gonna elbow back just from where I stand up, run into number 1 and just punch him as soon as I get to him
while on fire.
while on fire.
Oh, yeah, it's an absolutely terrifying sight.
Icy strike. That is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, that's gonna be max damage. That's 13 icy fist damage.
You run forward, and you can see him. He's kind of like bracing himself and assuming things are going to get very, very hot. But instead, they get very, very cold. As you just lay into this man. He's still standing. You can see he's barely holding the crossbow, however. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus action?
Time out, everyone. I need you to. Yes, thank you, Trent. Tony, we've just shown everyone here your Hero Forge mini. And I think I can speak for everyone in saying this is fucking amazing. I'm posting this to our
that's-
Twitter, if that's okay with
That's
you.
your Uncle Katie.
I I expect nothing less.
I love it. He's got the mug and everything.
This man came into the group and just adopted all of us.
Yes. He's everyone's uncle now.
It's fucking amazing because I literally could just see him being Eustace's uncle.
Okay, time back
The
in.
the three real children, the grumpy stepfather, and the cool uncle.
I don't think I like those analogies. Bonus action?
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna come at him with a left jab. I see. Natural fucking 20. Also brought to you by Owen.
And the world was at balance.
Thank you. So that's gonna be, heyo, 12 plus 5. That's 17 points of icy damage.
Bullying these people.
Yes.
You hit him with the 1-2, and then you go for the third, but he's on the ground. Just prize fighting.
I got one, y'all. That's my turn.
All right.
So is he down?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Real quick question. Are these just guards?
We don't know yet. We'll find out, I guess.
What the fuck?
We went through this
All right.
once.
Whatever.
They weren't really bandits.
It would be the center individual's turn, but he's dead as shit. So it is one's turn.
He's
I believe
dead as
he's
shit.
also dead as shit.
Yep.
Look, we tried to talk to him.
We tried diplomacy. That brings us to Dreg.
Is there any room for me in there?
Yes. Fucking.
You can get in between Albion and Eustace and still be within melee of 3. But there is a
Hold
wall.
on. He can just.
Hmm?
He can stand.
Oh, yeah,
by
that's right.
space,
You
can't he?
could stand
Yes.
on top of Caddy as well.
Okay, so is it possible
me.
for me to get a running start and leap over the fire?
As he attempted to do an acrobatics check to
Yeah,
circumvent
but
it,
just not grab the top thing and fall on fire.
I'll allow you to make an acrobatics check to circumvent it.
Look, man, bad things happen sometimes.
21.
All right. With a corkscrew jump over hugging the ceiling, you're able to dodge roll past the fire and
And I'm going to slide into Caddy's space
okay.
and then just flaming uppercut this number 3.
Go for it.
Help him, lad.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Mm, 9.
9 points of damage. You hit him with this leaping gazelle punch. And he drops the crossbow. Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going to come down with a flurry of blows, flaming elbow to the back of the head.
Okay, make the attack.
Put him to sleep.
25.
Hell yes.
Max damage 12.
Well, damn it.
So 21 points of damage. You come down with the elbow and he does almost fall. But his hands are on the crossbow. And when he comes back up, he hasn't picked it up. And he... Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Brings us to him. He's just gonna go, and wait! And he just kind of like shrinks into the corner.
So does he say uncle?
Uncle Caddy.
He's like blocking his face. He's got one leg coming up, trying to defend himself. That's his turn. He's gonna grovel, essentially. That brings us to Caddy.
Uh-oh.
So Caddy's still in a fit of rage, and Caddy is particularly angry that it came to this. Is I getting what you deserve? Say my name.
Did you say my name? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He kind of pauses for a moment, and he'll use his reaction to say, "What?"
You heard
I hit him. I recklessly attack with my flail.
They ain't living long enough to get turns off to get advantage.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
That'll do it.
23 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
throwing a divine
and
smite for
drop a
good
divine fury on that too.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds right.
They made this bed.
luck. Now they lay in it.
That's 15 points of damage total.
15 points of damage total on top of the 21. You come in and just kneecap him with the flail. He falls to the ground and you just brain him.
Oh, God.
Combat's over.
Man,
That's why, boys, you don't underestimate us wee folk.
I mean, you're damn right. I saw that firsthand. We worked as a high functioning team just there.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, shit. I'll start patting myself out. I'll use action to put myself out of fire.
Hey, Tony, how damaged is your character?
Not very. I'm down 6 points.
Eustace would just like put his hand on top of Caddy, and I'll use lay on hands for 4,
Okay.
and just be like, we got him good, didn't we there?
So you heal 4 points,
Hey.
Caddy.
Hey, thank you. That hey, give me a sec, boys. I'm all worked up. I need to calm down for a bit. And I pull my mug out and I take a drink.
Oh, take your time, but I'm busy over here anyway. And they turn around and I'm just like rifling through pockets.
I will say that there is an oil fire a little bit behind y'all, and you are in an enclosed space.
Oh, oxygen.
Anybody struggling to breathe a little bit?
There's
Push
a lot
that
of
fire
smoke.
out.
Oh yeah.
I will take one of the bodies and start smelling the fire.
I'll try to prestidigitation the room. Or the fire at
You have
least.
to go bit by bit. Yeah.
Well, how about the fire? Can I like?
It is an oil fire, so like you can assist him in attempting to smother this oil fire using prestidigitation as he beats it with a body, and may or may not makes it worse.
Which body? 1, 2, or 3?
Good question.
What body? What?
2 went down first like a bitch.
What body was
Smart
Albion
bitch.
searching on?
I would have been probably searching 1 since that's the one I was next to.
In that case, 2.
Okay.
I'll be searching 3.
Okay. It works. Okay. You managed to snuff the oil fire.
Nice.
And he's-
Give me investigation checks between the two of you. And if there's anything you would like to do, Eustace, let me know. Same to you, Caddy,
I'd like to investigate number 2.
who is currently being pummeled on the ground by your brother.
Well, after the fire was put out.
Okay, well, that's going to come after this.
16.
16 and 15, you said?
Yeah.
Or 16?
15.
15, so 1 under. Is there anything you'd like to do, Caddy, during all this? Or are you just calming down?
I'm calming down and I'm taking in the surroundings past this door where they're all posted up at.
You're calming down. You two, these individuals don't have much. They have patchwork, leather armor. They have a side sword, like a little short sword on one side. Each of them have about 15 crossbow bolts, and they each have a heavy crossbow.
Any keys?
On these two, no.
Son of a bitch. It was the one.
That's a burnt key.
Keys don't burn.
You don't know.
Joke's on you, it was a wax key.
There you go.
That doesn't seem very useful.
Nope.
One Piece reference.
Mildly. So you snuff the fire. You two don't find anything. I'd say between the two bodies, you can probably scrape together a gold.
So 50-50?
5 silver apiece.
Whoop, whoop.
Pays for the rooms. And then you, Eustace, will search this body after it's fucking discarded like a gnawed-on dog bone by your companion here.
Yeah.
Okay.
$17.
Hey.
You rummage this guy's pockets. There is a piece of parchment, like, tucked in his belt, but it's half burnt. You unroll it, and it's got 2 lines that are still legible. It says, "Through the door, it's burnt, and then shoot them."
He's got you.
Just fucking kill him.
You find a coin pouch. It's got about 5 gold in it.
House takes it.
We got ripped.
Yep.
You find a key,
House takes that.
a side sword and a crossbow with 15 crossbow bolts, similar to what those two saw, and patchwork leather armor, which is a bit singed now.
I'll just take all of it.
You're gonna strip the man?
Yep.
All right, that's gonna take a moment. That'll give Caddy time enough to calm down. But
I will,
yes.
while they're stripping everyone down, I will use my scribe's pen to draw another halfling foot on the wall here.
Got you. So you're opposed with this empty room, 3 corpses, and a closed door. What would you like to do?
Open the door.
It is locked.
Anyone find a key?
Yeah, I didn't find one on my guy.
I didn't either. He didn't have shit.
I didn't check.
Oh,
I didn't check.
that makes sense. It looked like you were kind of busy beating the fire with that guy.
Yes,
Key lads. Eustace.
yes,
I beckon Eustace over.
yes. I'll come over.
Yeah. 3 lad. Ready? I make a motion like I want to hit the door. I want to try to break it open with your help.
Okay.
Fuck the key.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's made of wax.
What-
Okay, would you like to make individual checks, or would you like to help one another? And if so, which one of you is leading?
Well, he called me
Oh.
over back in to help, so I figure I'll help him. Or we can do it separately.
I would try to position it to where you're leading with it.
Okay.
I am very hardy, but I'm not very strong. I have a
Okay.
+1 to my strength.
Okay, I got a +3.
So use him as a battering ram.
So,
I'll give you the help action.
all right.
So you get advantage on this strength check.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. The two of you, Eustace, you plant your foot on it with a solid kick, and it creaks just a little bit, almost breaking at the hinges. And just when it's about to push you back, Caddy, you jump up and just double fist drop kick the door, and it's just enough to push that door off the hinges, and it does tumble on the latch and fall to the ground.
That's fucking teamwork right there.
Beyond you lies a darkened tunnel, dead silent. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Ooh. Woo. All right, audience, that ends tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out our YouTube, check out our Twitter. You guys know all the everything's in the description. Tony, go ahead and shout out your stuff before we get off here.
Just real quick, check out All Flex No Decks, actual play podcast, D&D 5e, all that shenanigans, and over in California, around the Shasta County area, come to Reading and check out Reading VR. Play at my virtual reality arcade.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good. Well, until next week, this is where we will leave you, audience.
And as always, have a wonderful day.